You ever notice this? Your parents had a fridge that lasted 25 years. Your new one starts acting up in 3. Your old phone could survive drops, heat, even water. Your current one cracks if you look at it wrong. At some point, everything stopped lasting. And here's the uncomfortable truth. That didn't happen by accident. We've been told a simple story. Technology got better, faster, cheaper. But what if I told you that behind the scenes, products didn't just get better? They got strategically worse. Designed not to last. Designed to fail. Designed to be replaced. Today, we're breaking down planned obsolescence, how it works, why companies use it, and the subtle engineering decisions that quietly shorten the life of almost everything you own. Planned obsolescence sounds like a conspiracy theory until you understand how simple it really is. It's not about making products that break instantly. That would be obvious. Instead, it's about designing products that last just long enough. Long enough to avoid warranty claims, keep customers satisfied temporarily but fail before you'd expect. Think of it like this. If a product lasts 20 years, you buy it once. If it lasts 5 years, you buy it 4 times. Same customer. For X the revenue. Now scale that across millions of people. That's not bad luck. That's business strategy. Let's start with something in your home. Washing machines. Older machines were simple. Mechanical timers, metal components, easy to replace parts. If something broke, you fixed it. But modern machines are packed with circuit boards, sensors, sealed components. And here's the key detail. When one small electronic part fails, the entire machine becomes useless. Because replacing that board can cost almost as much as buying a new machine. So what do people do? They replace the whole thing. Not because they want to, because they're forced to. This isn't innovation. This is design that discourages repair. Now let's talk about the device you use every day, your phone. Ever noticed how it starts slowing down after a couple of years? Battery drains faster. Apps lag. Updates feel heavier. At first, you blame yourself. Maybe it's old. But here's what's really happening. Batteries are sealed and degrade over time. Software updates demand more processing power. Repairs are made difficult or expensive. The result? A perfectly functional device becomes frustrating to use. Not broken. Just annoying enough to replace. It's like owning a car that still runs, but every time you drive it, the steering feels slightly off. Eventually, you give up. That's not coincidence. That's engineered inconvenience. Even tools, things built for durability, aren't immune. There was a time when tools were made to last decades. Solid metal construction, replaceable parts, minimal electronics. But many tools come with plastic internal gears, non-replaceable batteries, sealed units. Once one component fails, the entire tool is done. And here's the kicker. Sometimes, the weak point is intentional. A single plastic gear inside an otherwise solid tool. It's like building a steel bridge, but using one cheap bolt that guarantees it'll eventually collapse. But because replacing that bolt isn't an option. Replacing the whole product is. So why is this happening everywhere? One word, pressure. Retailers want lower prices. Consumers want affordability. Companies want higher profits. Something has to give. And it's usually material quality, repairability, longevity. A metal part becomes plastic. A screw becomes glue. A replaceable module becomes sealed. Individually, these changes seem small. But together, they quietly cut a product's lifespan in half. And most people never notice until it fails. Here's the most interesting part. We think we're getting better products. Sleeker designs. More features. Smarter technology. But durability? That's rarely part of the conversation anymore. It's like buying a house that looks modern and beautiful. But the walls are thinner, the materials are cheaper, and it won't stand for more than a few years. You're not buying longevity. You're buying temporary performance. So no, products don't fail early because companies don't know how to build better. We already solved durability decades ago. They fail early because it's more profitable that way. Planned obsolescence isn't about making bad products. It's about making products that are good enough for just long enough. And once you see it, you start noticing it everywhere. in your appliances, your phone, your tools. The question is, are we okay with this, or do we start demanding better? If you want more deep dives into how everyday products are really made and why they fail, subscribe. Because once you understand how the system works, you stop being a customer and start becoming aware.